Hey everybody, it's Kimberly. I'm an eternal life student, which simply means human. At the end of the day, that really is the only title that we need. Today, I wanted to talk about a topic that is very complicated. It is the difference between prevention versus healing. And I think that the more I research it, the more complicated it gets. So let's start off first by giving a little definition of both, and we'll dig a little deeper in there. So I'm going to read it so I have it accurately. Okay, so healing is the process of making or becoming healthy again. Whereas prevention is the action of stopping something from happening. Now, the question is, can you prevent healing or stop prevention? If healing is needed, then can it be prevented? Okay, so now I know I just said a lot of different words together. And let me start by saying a quote that I found that I thought kind of made a good point. The quote says that it is easier to build strong children than repair broken men. It's by Frederick Douglass. And something like that is along the lines of, can you teach people how to heal versus how to unlearn something? And that's where it gets complicated. Let's say that half the population has something wrong and they have to heal from it, where the new generation hasn't learned, so they haven't had anything happen yet. So you can try to prevent that same trauma from occurring. However, it would be hard for them not to see it or experience it if those who are currently living it are still there. It will have kind of a side effect, for lack of a better word, for them. So you can have one generation that is trying to heal, but they're not going to be able to fix it at that point until they learn how to make it better. You can't prevent something unless it's completely gone. If there's a piece of it that's still out there, then it can still be learned and passed on. And that's the piece, that's the complicated part. Let's say you have a family generation, something that's caused trauma, and you're trying to fix it. And it's going to get passed on from generation to generation until one person decides to say, okay, that's enough. It stops here. But what ends up happening a lot of times is, unless you stay away from those other people who have the trauma present, you will still have it around the people who haven't learned it, and they will pick up on those habits. And that's something that I think is difficult, because if there is a variety of people, not just one person, but if there is a whole group of people who are thinking one way and it's not accurate and they need to heal from it, it then leaks on to the other people. And those people who you're trying to teach and educate to be a certain way, even though they're given the tools, they'll still see it. I kind of look at history this way. They tell us a lot of times that you need to learn from past mistakes. And there are things that we have grown and we have done better. And there are some things that remain. And it's because the healing has not occurred. We can't prevent it from happening again in the future until the wound has been healed. And that's the time, that's the thing that needs time. So, like the quote has said, you have better luck with educating children so that they can start to prevent and they can start to heal. Where older adults, it's harder for the prevention to occur because they've already experienced it and they need to heal the wound. It's just something I've been thinking about. I thought I would share it and have you come up with your own ideas. Feel free to comment and let me know what your opinion is. Basically, um, can we prevent something if it is not yet healed? I think that a lot of times we would really like to prevent future things from occurring. But until we realize if it still exists, there's no way to truly prevent it. So what you really should do is work on healing it. Once it's healed, then prevention can begin. Have a very lovely day. I hope that this message has made you think. And I am not always right, but I do like to share my opinions and what I think, my perspective. So I would like to hear yours. So feel free to give me a comment. And hopefully together we can learn and get stronger. Have a very nice day.